In this edition, leaders of Ethiopia and Eritrea open border points and celebrate the new year together. Oromo Federalist Congress and the Oromo Liberation Front have decided to join up and work together for Oromo cause. Warm welcome to you all from OBN, Voice of the People. I'm Thomas Kamulato with the latest story of the day. Those were the headlines. Now news in brief. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed and President of Eritrea Isaias Afwerki have opened Dedritsima, Bure, Sabaa, Zalambasa border points for the transport connectivity, which was closed for 2 decades. The two leaders celebrated the New Year festival together. Ulma Baina presents.
Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed and President Isaias Afwerki celebrated the new Ethiopian year at Bure front along the Ethio-Eritrean border with members of the Ethiopian and Eritrean Defense Forces. The two leaders officially opened the Dabai-Bure border checkpoints between Ethiopia and Eritrea for road transport connectivity. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed said Ethiopian Defense Force and their Eritrean counterparts were sent to celebrate the Ethiopian New Year together at the border. Ethiopia and Eritrea entered the border war in 1998, 7 years after the latter gained its independence from Ethiopia. Due to the conflict, both countries diverted scarce resources from vital public services and developmental endeavors into weapon procurement. The war shattered family lives of millions of people on both sides of the border, besides deprived Ethiopian access to Eritrean ports as well as cut Eritrea off the largest market in the region. The two countries fought a border war in 1998 up to 2000 that killed about 18,000 people, and dispute still remains over the still militarized frontier. Ethiopia and Eritrea has been in military standoff for the past decade and a half following the war that they fought for 2 years. The new era of relation between the two countries was restarted after Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed declared Ethiopians' acceptance of the Algiers peace accord that ended the 2 years of bloody war of 1998 up to 2000. INA reported.
Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed said it would be worked with neighboring countries to solve economic problems through regional integration. Dr. Abiy Ahmed remarked while celebrating the New Year Ethio-Eritrean border. Let us raise us more on that.
Military forces of Ethiopia and Eritrea have celebrated Ethiopian New Year along with the communities of the two countries that reside around border areas, specifically known as Bure and Zalambasa, in the presence of Ethiopian Prime Minister and the President of Eritrea. Prime Minister of Ethiopia Dr. Abiy Ahmed said the two countries have held a celebration together, demolishing wall of hatred and military standoff, what he said is an implication how much peace is powerful.
Europe people who inhabit around the border of Ethiopia and Eritrea have celebrated New Year along with military forces from both sides with love. Transportation service has also been started. The New Year celebration indicates that our promises being fulfilled and that the wall was broken. It shows us how peace is powerful.
The Prime Minister underscored that the precious sacrifices that the military forces of the two countries have paid for the respect of the respective flags was beyond what was expected.
The militaries have paid many sacrifices for a long period of time. It is beyond how we think about it. This is emanated for the respect they have for their flags.
Dr. Abiy Ahmed pointed out that hereafter the interest of Ethiopia is working with its neighboring countries on mutual benefit.
Hereafter, no need of war with our neighboring countries. Rather, it is crucial to work for growth, development, and peace.
The Prime Minister emphasized that his country would work tirelessly to have capable military forces that could protect sovereignty of the country.
The well-known Oromo activist Jawar Mohammed said the Oromo people should work to achieve more victories in the coming Birra or spring. Suri Chakapaniz has a detail.
An Oromo activist and Omen director Jawar Mohammed delivered New Year message for the Oromo people. Activist Jawar said the current New Year celebration is unique for the Oromo people after the century.
Baga birraa nu bariite geenye waggaa 50 dura birraan ni bariite dhee sirbe.
Artist Ali Birra was sang The Wish of New Year before 50 years. The singer said that the bright spring would come, and now, after a long sacrifice that spring has brought, it may be the first spring season the Oromo welcome Birra by bright face.
Birraan Oromoon fuula ifaan gadadoo malee simatee oo kajiraataate birraa kana jechuudha.
Jawar stated that this year will be the year of more success and a victory for Ethiopians.
Birraa abdiin guddaan jiru waan ta'eef baga ittiin nu gahee birraa kana ammoo daran hojjenne.
The current spring has come with the great hope. Due to this, I would like to say Happy New Year again. I called upon all of us to work hard to celebrate the next spring with more joy and happiness.
The Oromo Federalist Congress and the Oromo Liberation Front have decided to join up and work together to strengthen their political struggle in the Oromo politics. Lata Reis has looked at the detail.
Oromo Liberation Front, OLF, and Oromo Federalist Congress disclosed that they have reached an agreement to work together on future politics of Oromo people. According to the statement that the parties gave to media, they have reached common understanding on ways of ensuring the benefit of Oromo people in Oromia through strengthening democratic system, implementing federalism, respect rule of law, and preserving sustainable peace. Adding they have held relevant discussions regarding the move. Deputy Chairperson of Oromo Federalist Congress, Mulatu Gamechu, said the two parties would work together to apply real federalism in Ethiopia for the respect of supremacy of law, the right to self-determination, and ensure sustainable peace.
The Oromo people are getting united more than ever. Thus, it is crucial for transforming the nation. So we are striving to realize the dream of Oromo people for which it has been struggling, being together with OLF.
Expressing that there was few gaps of a strategy between the two parties, member of Executive Committee for Oromo Liberation Front, Ipsanago, stated that his party would be committed to work with Oromo Federalist Congress, OFEC, which has been making a peaceful struggle on future politics of Oromo people in accordance with interests of the nation.
Oromo Federalist Congress Party and Oromo Liberation Front have struggled commonly without any disagreement. I mean, opposing the government after we returned home, we totally stopped armed struggle. Therefore, our gaps are narrowed.
Both parties announced that they would inform the Oromo people, intellectuals, and youth about the issues to be worked on in the future for discussion, being with their respective members. They also called upon the public for support in this regard.
Political analyst and Kerala University law lecturer in UK, Dr. Awal Alo, says under the leadership of Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed, visible change in legislative and policy measures are being registered in Ethiopia. Dr. Awal Alo returned to his home country, Ethiopia, after 7.5 years in exile. Numum Sadmas reports.
The human rights and political analyst, especially on Ethiopia and East African issues, and law lecturer in Keele University of United Kingdom, Dr. Awal Qasim Alo, is one of the most honored and beloved experts for being voice of their people. International media houses like Al Jazeera, BBC, TRT World, and others referred Dr. Awal on different analysis of Ethiopian and East African politics. He returned home after 7.5 years, and he speaks the changes he witnessed in Ethiopia.
Very visible changes that have taken place. The political process has been opened up. We were able to speak. A number of people who never had the opportunity to come and visit their homeland have been able to do that, including myself. Some of the most repressive legislations are being amended so that a more vibrant civil society would come back to Ethiopia. there would be, with the amendments that is taking place around media law, I think we hope to have a more vibrant media environment. The anti-terrorism legislation, which has been one of the most oppressive instruments the government has been using, that is being reformed. So that, I think, the kind of legislative and policy measures and also some concrete actions that have been taken on the ground.
According to Dr. Awal Allo, bringing that much change in a complex country like Ethiopia is almost unthinkable. Had it not been for the courage of today's front-running politicians, it was impossible, he added. Dr. Awal gives special credit for youth in the changes happened in Ethiopia.
I think the youth in this country over the course of the last 3 years, the Oromo youth played the most important role. They paid it with their life. Some of us who have been campaigning from distance, and I think we have been doing it from the comfort of our offices. I don't think credit goes to us. I have not been taking any risk while I was doing whatever I was doing. I think the youth primarily, I think people within the Oromo party in the government, they have also taken some, I think, real risk of harm to their own life, to their own safety. I think that much is obvious. I think those are the people who deserve credit.
He underlined that if the system didn't change from the then, Ethiopia could have seen a lot of violence and bloodshed. Dr. Awal suggested that being best and preferable political party requires experience, structure, and other international qualities. He expressed that he is not a member of any political party.
I'm not a member of any political party, and I'm not planning to be a member of any political party. I do not support any political party, but insofar as policy issues are concerned, policies and principles that affect the daily life of people, because I am one of these people, I will be affected. I will support any party that has a vision, a policy for the country that would take us out of the current turmoil, put us at least on a path to a more democratic and prosperous country.
Oromo economic revolution has registered tangible results in the just concluded fiscal year following the regional government's special commitment to the cause. Here is Latata Reza for the detail.
After the reformist leaders such as President Lamma Magarsa came to power, Oromia has begun experiencing various reform actions over the last 2 years. In addition to this, the Oromo economic revolution has also started bearing fruits as the region has embarked on initiating the economic revolution intending to boost it, which in turn ensures the benefit of the region's people. Last year, while laying down the cornerstone of Kenya Beverage Company in West Shore zone of Oromia region, President of the Oromia Regional State Lamma Magarsa had to say the following regarding the move.
We have started. We did not begin for nothing. We saw it in a way it bears fruit. We must realize this through working hard. We should demonstrate that we could reach our destiny as every people.
Attending the inauguration ceremony of the Kenya Agricultural Equipment Manufacturing and General Trading Company in Shashamane town, the president lauded that the company's involvement in tractor manufacturing was an implication that the plan of Oromo economic revolution has been bearing fruits.
Kenyan tractor kofan miti harna tractoran as behejram.
Kenya has begun manufacturing tractor currently. We hope that it would provide various beverage products to the market, producing it in West Shore zone. However, before involving in beverage production, raw materials like barley and wheat should be produced first. So it is why priority was given to tractor manufacturing.
Being one of the Oromo Economic Revolution companies, Kenya is embarked on agricultural equipment and beverage production. The Kenya Tractor Assembly Factory is producing 25 tractors per day. It would play a paramount role in transforming agriculture into manufacturing.
It produces 25 tractors per day, and when fully gas operational, it will produce 40 tractors on daily basis. We have no doubt that the product and productivity of our farmers would be doubled, twice or 3 times, especially if our youth engage in agriculture using this opportunity. We can create strong economy.
The Walabu Construction Share Company has also been undertaking operation as it is engaged in industrial park construction. The company has also been constructing various other mega projects with 3.2 billion birr, that is creating many jobs, involving in gas and petroleum commerce as well as transportation. Oda Integrated Share Company, Gada Bus, has begun operation. President Lama stressed the need to work hard on economy as part of undertaking massive and all-rounded reform both in the region and in the country.
When
we say that the Oromo people is large population, we are not talking about our number. It is nonsense if this nation have no strong economy, which equate its number. Economic revolution is great revolution and is above all. So what we have to do is working hard on economy above all.
For joining us. That's all for now. Enjoy your time.